What's going on, guys? Welcome back. The 24th of March. We're going to take a look this morning here at CTX USD. So CRYPTEX Finance / the United States dollar here on Coinbase, guys. We're going to talk about some much higher prices here. Some targets here for CRYPTEX Finance. Let's get right into it. Welcome to the channel, all of the new subscribers. So we have some very nice support here below the market. 423 is the level I have on my chart in white here. That's the lowest of this consolidation so far. The actual low there was 425. So we 2 cents off of hitting that support. But so far, you can see this candle wick here on the 19th was some very nice support. Something else to talk about here is we potentially have the higher low already in place. We won't really know that until, well, we do know we have a higher low, but we need some follow through with a higher highs. That's what I'm trying to say here. So we have our low that took place on the 19th of March. We have a pullback here with so far the low being on the 23rd. So yesterday that low was 470. Basically what we're looking for here, we want to see a higher high. So we want to basically break out past like 586, give or take, right there. That'll give us a little more comfort that the trend here is changing back to the upside. So we go from higher lows and higher highs is what we want to see, and that will probably take us out into a much higher price, pretty much probably back above the 770 or so. We're going to throw the fibs on the chart. I also want to show you a time here. So if we take a look back, this last move was, let's call it 220%. After it made that 220% move, it basically consolidated for about 114 days. Let's take a look at what the most recent move was, roughly. Nothing, 260%. But the consolidation has only been a couple days, guys. So we're at 8 days here, basically. So the last consolidation was over 100, and we're at 8 days. So there's no guarantee that the consolidation is going to be anywhere near what the previous one was, which was back in here. So this is a different market condition than what we're in right now, although Bitcoin is consolidating. So if Bitcoin continues to consolidate for a couple months, then we could get something closer to this and see a much longer drawn out consolidation here. Really depends on what Bitcoin's doing. Bitcoin looks like it's basically coiling up like a spring and then building up energy and getting ready to make a move once again. So I don't think it will consolidate or head lower for as long as it previously did. Anyways, just something to keep in mind, guys. Let's talk about some higher price targets here for CRYPTEX Finance. We have obviously the support at 423. Keep that in mind. We also have a target up here at 1524, guys. 1524 for target number one. We're trading at $5 right now, so you're basically looking for a $10 move to the upside, about 185%. That's my target number one for CRYPTEX. Target number two, 2105. Way up here, guys. Big move. I mean, we're trading at $5.26 at the moment. 2105 would be that second target, and that would put the price up, if we got there today, you could call it an even 300%. So both 15 and 21, very possible. We've seen these markets move many thousands of percents. So you're talking 180 something and then 300%. No big deal. I mean, but you need the right market conditions. So, and you need accumulation, not distribution, to make moves like that. Hands down, you need buyers. You need the market to be ready to go. And on the positive side, CRYPTEX looks like it is healthy. It's just in a consolidation. It's just cooling off. It made a very large move. It's cooling off. How long it goes, time will tell. Like I said, that's why we watch to see what Bitcoin is doing. And you start to look for these markets to turn back to the upside from the inside. And that is why I always talk about look for the, we have our low in place so far. That was on the 19th. We still have a lower high. Right now, though, we have a higher low that was actually printed yesterday. So if that low holds, what we're looking for next is a higher high. And then that'll start to tell us that these markets are probably ready to start to break out back to the upside. And if we're looking to jump on board, that would basically be an area that we would be looking to get in for, to start to favor the investment and, put it in our favor, lower the risk. We have to have something to go off here, not just buying, throwing money at the wall. And then you got to have something behind you, some kind of a strategy or model or something like that. Of course, it depends on what your goals and objectives are. Anyways, that is for CRYPTEX. Now, there's a bunch of other price targets above the market. We'll throw the fibs up on here. We'll take the swing high here, which is 781. So 779 is close enough for this. And our low here, which was 25, right? 425. 425 right there. So you can see here the fibs, guys, gives us all kinds of different prices to watch and some lower ones below my targets. Once this thing starts to ramp up here, we have, once we get out of, basically back above the high of, let's see here, 781. Once we get back above that, then we can start to use the fibs as some targets of where the market is most likely going to head to. So for starters, we have the 1618 fib, and that puts you right around $11.30. Keep in mind, we're trading at 526 right now. The 1618 fib would be $11.32 CRYPTEX. Above that, we have our 1524 target. Above that, we have the 2618 fib. 2618 is right around, let's see, $20.76. So just right next to my 2105 target. I think this is a very, very strong area to watch. If markets can get up to that area, I think this target will be hit. It's nice to see when multiple things line up, my models, and then you have the fibs as well. So this $20 to $21 CRYPTEX, I think, is a very strong area, in the right market condition, in a trend higher, in a breakout higher. That doesn't mean we won't get up to 1618, which is the 1130, or even the 1524, and that'll be the top. It could very well be the top. It really depends on, like I said, the market condition and how long the trends will last. Let's take it a couple steps higher here, guys, for those looking for some very, very large moves, which, like I said, anything is really possible here in the right condition. So we have the 3618 fib up there at 38.06. $38, guys. We're trading at 528 right now. 3618 fib level 38.06 for CTX, and the 4236 brings you up there to 55, 35, $55, guys. Wow. Incredible moves out there. We have the 5 at 87. We're not going to go quite that high. Let's throw the measuring tool on here and get some percentages on what this would look like if things like this started to take place. So we have 114% to 1130. We have 188 basically to 1524. And we have here, call it 300% up there to 21 bucks. We also have 3618, $38. CRYPTEX would be a 620% move. The $55 CRYPTEX at the 4236 fib level, 950%. Wow. So you can see, I mean, it's right here on the board, what it would look like, and then what the percentage would look like as well. We will start to fill in the blanks with some more areas of resistance and targets to keep an eye on that will be lower than 1524. Once these markets are ready to break out and we start to put in a higher high, we'll start to put in more levels here to watch as the market rises, if the market can do so. Let's drop over to BTC USD. So Bitcoin, if you have not watched any of the other recent videos, yesterday we did a video, we talked about Bitcoin in that video as well. So Bitcoin has some very nice support just below our 62,206 level, and that's where we put a bullish engulfing candle in on the 20th. We rallied up. We still have a lower high. We have a higher low though, and so far that's our higher low. It's holding on the 22nd of March. That took place right at our 62,206.75. And we're just kind of putting in this little pennant here these past 2 days, and we're consolidating. We're trading just, we bounced off our 66.32 level as resistance on the 23rd, closed below our 64,123. Today we're finding support at 64,123. We're up, but we haven't quite hit our 66.32. So we're just ping-ponging around these couple levels here I have on the chart. Like I said, 62,206 on the low end, 66.32 on the high end. That's these 1, 2, 3, 4 lines, the 2 purple and 2 yellows on the chart. So what we're looking for Bitcoin, similar to CRYPTEX, is we want a higher high. We have our higher low so far in place. We're looking for a move like this. We want to get a higher high, and that's going to take us back up to that 73,494 level where we put in a double top on the 13th and 14th of March. Once we get back up there, we'll see if the market can start to break out again, and then we continue to watch our levels. We got 74, we got 80,000 up there. We have some much higher levels. We got 96,000, we have 130,000, and then we also have some levels in between these two big targets of 96 and 130. But we gotta get there, and we get there one level at a time, one day at a time. Markets can move very quick though in one day. We saw CRYPTEX here, or Bitcoin, excuse me, up 9%, down 8%. So things happen quick. I mean, you're looking at 57 and $5,900 days here for BTC. So when markets are ready to go, they're ready to go. Guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you are not yet subscribed, go ahead and join us. Turn the bell on if you want to be notified when we put the videos out, usually pretty early in the morning. All links are down below. It does help support the channel. You guys have a good one. Don't forget, let me know down in the comments your thoughts on the market, CRYPTEX, Bitcoin, whatever else you would like to share. You guys have a great day.